Hello, Gonzalo. Good evening. How are you?
Hello, Caesar. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you? How's everything?
And how can I explain to you? It's like I been through hell with a stick. With a stick. That's the way I can describe it to you. I've been,
A lot of work.
man, I have put 92 um maintains routines in SAP for my equipment these days. So I needed to do the maintenance plan for 92 machines, and also need to develop tools for the product that are no conformances product. um and well, that is beside all the routine that we have for the things of chemistry and freeing the beer. So, man, I don't like to, I don't know, be
Sounds like a
more.
lot of work.
Yes, also, I don't like to be quejón,
Complaining?
complaining,
Whining?
but this time I really felt it. Really felt it. It was really hard to. I don't sleep 2 days, 3 days since Monday. I sleep 2 hours, 3 hours each day,
You have a lot of work to do, right?
and I hate these kind of things. And the people that came, because today was the D day. Um, they I don't know. Well, they came like with a bad mood, so they came like directly to kill. That's the word. So it was like, give me this, give me this. So you were trying to explain some things, and they were like, no, 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 I didn't ask you that. I want the thing I asked you. So okay, we give the things that she asked because she was a woman. But okay, we had a beside that, we had a really great development, but it was really hard to get to it, you know.
Okay. Yes. Usually audits are that way, man. Wish I could tell you they're different, but
Yes,
actually
I know.
audits are not to make friends. They make audits so that you
Hate people.
can keep up on your work plans. Yes, that's what they are. It's part of a KPI also.
Yes,
And
man.
I've been there, done that before. And all I can say is that as long as you have a plan and you show evidence that you're working on it, you're okay, right?
Yes, I really got that advice from you. So I make a presentation of my pillars. We can say that of
Yes.
I do maintenance of lab equipment, and I also see the product that are not conformance in order to go out to the market. So I really made presentation of the work I have been doing, for the tools I've been developing, and also like an action log. So anytime that something went wrong, I put in my action log. So it was action log, action log, action log.
Okay. And what did they
So
say?
that they really like that because we are taking actions
Yes.
over the things that are bad. So I make the 5 whys, Ishikawa, and sometimes. So that was really helpful.
Yes. I mean, whenever you are on the floor and they're walking through the aisles and stuff, they're always going to find something.
Yes, man.
But before you do that, they give you a heads up whenever you start with the presentation.
Okay.
They tell
Yes.
you start with the presentation, we do this, that, they take notes. Okay, show me how you do this, that, whatever. But they give you heads up so you can warn people, you know?
Yes. Yes. You're right. You're
If
right.
you don't do those kind of things, then how it could be worse.
Yes, man. Today she asked about we are making a tool that is called Smart Check. So we can do quality events. Quality events are the cleaning for maintenance that we take. So um, she really get mad because we were trying to, well, the person who is in charge of that was trying to show her Excel, but she wanted to see on the software.
Okay.
So from them, everything went to hell, man. He was like, "No, give me these." Poof, poof, poof. He was like Mike Tyson going to the ring.
But that was to you or another person?
Oh no, no. Thankfully, everything that I show was really it was really good. So
Uh-huh.
I had a good grade, but it was another engineer that had a really bad moment.
It's a learning experience, Gonzalo.
Yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is
So
definitely.
next time, trust me, you're gonna be prepared because you know how it's gonna be.
Yes, man, and I don't have to make 92 maintenance plan in order to have it in SAP.
Yes, it
I'm
could be it could be hell, right?
yes, man.
It
I went
depends.
mad with
It
that.
depends on your maintenance. Are you using SAP?
Yes, yes. I use SAP for
SAP PM
the products.
for yes, for maintenance.
Yes, for
Are you using
maintenance,
the
and
Mantis or because the Mantis is the light version of PM?
no, I'm using SAP R3 Producción.
Oh, okay.
So we use that, and we need to put the maintaining plans with the transaction IP42, and but we you need to do the sheet root. So with the IA5, so you
Yes.
make your sheet root, and then you put it into the IP42, and you have to create, if they don't have the equipment, so you have to create equipment and put it in your tree of locations with the 4 levels. Man, I learned all of this in 2 days. 2 days. I was crazy. Like, no, no, no. I was trying to develop everything.
I'll
So,
tell you what.
uh,
Send me a text.
yes.
Tell me what equipments are the ones that you need maintenance.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God,
have
Cesar,
something
that
that can help you.
will be, my God, that will be really helpful. Really helpful.
Yes,
I
I
really
really have
appreciate
things
that.
that they could help you, sir. So just tell me
Okay,
machines. I got a portfolio where maintenance routines.
Cesar, that will be really helpful. I'll send you my list of machines I have. I'll
Fillers, hood cappers, uh, sticking machines,
yes,
wrappers,
I have
forming,
like,
formings.
well, my machines are like CO2 measure, oxygen measure. What else? It could be thermostatic bar. Could be also Anton Par, the scimitars.
I got that, man.
So
Send me a text with the name
basically
of the
that.
machines and what they do, and I can probably have something there in my archives.
Oh my God, Cesar, that will be really great, man. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will recoup
I did
all.
a maintenance plan for Bonafon here in Mexico. In
Okay.
well, it's one of the biggest plants in Mexico. I was in charge of that department, and I did a maintenance plan, and it was just a lot of equipment. So we had a team working on it, and we completed it. So I might have something there.
Oh my God, Cesar. Okay. Okay, my friend. I really appreciate that. I'll send you. I'll
Cheer
send
up,
you.
man. Cheer
Yes.
up.
Yes. Yes. I'll cheer up. I'll cheer up. I just need to sleep.
We
My
can
my
get you.
mom says, "Oh my God." My
I'm
mom
sorry.
sees me today. My mom
Oh,
saw me today arrive at my home, and she saw me and she said, "Son, I've never seen your eyes like that. It looks like you have two X on your eyes. So my eyes are popping up. So
yes.
I really
You
need,
need to sleep.
but yes, man, it will be very
You need to sleep, man. Trust me. I mean, the audit was
yeah.
finished, so you know what you
Um
have to do. Now,
yeah,
relax at this moment and just do a work plan. It's how you're gonna
yes,
be working. Perhaps
yes,
the auditors want to see a time plan.
yes, you're right. You're right. Maybe the next time it will be more organized, everything, because it's my first year in the company. So maybe I need to, like, I know what to do now. So it won't take me by surprise.
Yes, that's right. Much hard. After that, it's gonna get all right, Gonzalo. That's good news, man. Well, the audit is already gone. You are here. You have a lot of work, but also don't forget that you have homework. Have you worked any
Yes,
homework?
Cesar.
Yes.
Be to be honest with you, I've been I couldn't see anything else, but I'll catch up tomorrow. I know that this is also important, so I'll really catch up tomorrow.
Okay. After we complete class, I'm
Okay.
gonna check on the assignments. Okay,
Okay.
and so that I
Okay.
can check if they are still active
Okay.
because I
Okay,
might
Cesar,
have to
please.
reactivate them. So
Yes, maybe to release them again.
yes, no problem, man. Okay,
Thanks a
so
lot, Cesar.
let's get
I
to it.
I really
No problem. Yes, yes. No,
appreciate your friendship and also all the help that you give me to me.
don't worry, Gonzalo. I got your back, man. But we have a
Thank.
lot of work to do.
Don't worry, don't worry. This is my next auditory, the second
Okay,
part.
awesome, awesome.
Okay,
Okay, so you
let's do
remember
it.
from the past class that we had, we are now supposed to talk about models of possibility and probability. We know
Yeah.
them, but we need to classify them. So we use must or must. There's a big difference. Just as looking at from these examples, what's the difference between must and might?
Cesar.
What would you say is the difference between must use and might?
Cesar, I'm
And might.
losing you.
Can you hear me?
Cesar, I'm losing you. I'm losing you, my friend.
Give me just a second. Internet is not working good, right?
Don't worry,
Can
it's
you
the
hear me?
hour. Right now, yes, better now.
Yeah, I know. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Sometimes I lose you, but I can hear you.
Okay. So what's the difference between must and might?
Okay. What is the difference between must and might? Okay, must is like something that you need to do. Okay, it's something
Okay.
mandatory. We can say that. And might is something that maybe it's showing a possibility. Okay, so maybe that's the difference. Am I right?
Yes, that's correct. That's a pretty
Yes.
good example. Now,
Okay.
let's see. We have some explanations about models of possibility and probability. Let's listen to them. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
Ready.
We use modals of possibility and probability to talk about things that we think are possibly or probably true. I might be a little late. If I am, please start without me. Valentino's must be a popular restaurant. It's sometimes hard to get a reservation.
Okay. So we
Okay.
use the models of possibility and probability to talk about things that we think are possibly or probably true. Okay.
Okay.
I might be a little late. And then we have Valentino's must be a popular restaurant.
Okay.
But this is just the beginning. This is just examples. Let's go for number two, okay?
Okay. Let's do it.
Must expresses a probability. We use must when we're almost 100% sure that something is true. I've got to go. It must be time for my class. In the example, Jackie is almost sure that her class is ready to begin.
Okay. So
Okay.
yes, even though we use must and we know must is something mandatory, it is still a probability. And it says there almost 100%. So we can say 99.9.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we want to consider it that way. All right. So any questions about
No, I don't have any questions.
okay, let's do number three.
Hello. Okay.
Could express a possibility. We
Hello, can you hear me?
Caesar, my friend, yes, I can hear you. I lost you for a
Gonzalo,
bit.
can you hear me?
Yes, you can hear me, Caesar.
Yes, yes, I lost connection.
Don't worry, my friend.
I don't know why. All of a sudden I lost you. Okay, number three, let's do it again.
Okay.
may, might, and could express a possibility. We use may, might, and could when we're less sure that something is true. I don't think Professor Roberts is from the United States. I think he said he came here when he was a teenager. Maybe Canadian.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
awesome. Now, any questions about this?
No, I think I don't have any questions.
Okay, but check it out. We know we use may, might, could to express possibility used when we are less sure that something is true. Okay.
Okay.
So I would say 50-50.
Yes, maybe a little bit less, maybe 30,
40.
70. Yes, 40, 60. Could be that.
Okay.
But yes.
All right. Let's do number 4. Ready?
Okay. Ready. Let's do it.
We use can't or couldn't when we're almost 100% sure that something is impossible. I'm sorry, you can't be serious. I'm sure you're mistaken.
Okay.
Okay.
So we use can't or couldn't when we're almost 100% sure that something is impossible.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
Understood.
Awesome.
Makes sense.
Oh,
Yes.
5.
We use must not when we're a little less sure that something is impossible. We don't usually use a contraction with must not. I heard that Nick Crawford is still trying to prove his innocence. He must not have any proof yet.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Taking a screenshot.
No problem.
No
So
problem.
remember, we use must not when we're a little less sure that something is impossible.
Okay.
We must not have any proof. And do not use a contraction, okay? That would be incorrect.
Okay. Understood.
Okay? 6.
Okay.
We use may not or might not when we think something is impossible, but we aren't very sure. We don't usually use a contraction with may not or might not. Crawford may not be innocent.
Then again, he might not be guilty. We just don't know.
Okay.
Okay? So we use may not or might not when we think something is impossible.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
No contractions involved. 7.
7.
Remember, after a modal, you can only use the base form of the verb. Maya must be exhausted. She's working so hard.
Okay? So
Okay.
this is pretty standard. After modal, you can only use the base form. Okay? In this case, the verb be. You don't have to use a preposition.
Okay. Understood.
8.
In questions, we usually use could. We don't usually use might, may, or must. What do you think?
Okay.
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 So we can also use modals in questions, and they become the initial part of the questioning. Could Crawford be guilty? May Crawford be guilty? Might Crawford be guilty? Okay.
Okay. Understood.
9.
Notice that in short answers, we usually use be if the question has a form of be. What do you think? Could Crawford be guilty?
Who knows? He might be.
When a question has a verb other than be, we just use the modal in the short answer. Did Jackie really have an agent? She could. Anything's possible.
And this is something very important because a lot of the mistakes that we make is trying to input another verb here, in this case, be, but you don't have to. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Understood.
So in short
Understood.
answers, we usually use be if the question has a form of be. What it means is that we need to be careful about the context. When a question has a verb other than be, we just use the modal in short answers. You have the verb here. You don't have to input it here or try to add the verb be. Just simple. Could Jackie really have an agent?
Okay. Understood.
It's really easy if we are trying to think in Spanish, right?
Yes.
We try to
Yes.
input there something. It's very easy to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Number 10. Are you ready?
Ready.
We can also use a verb like think to ask about possibility or probability. Notice that the reply still uses the modal. Think Crawford is guilty?
He might be.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
for a question, we use an auxiliary. Do you think Crawford is guilty? And then you say he might be. But this is maybe a short answer, a short statement. Okay. Let's do some work. Everything comes clear
Okay.
whenever we do work, right?
Yes. Yes, man.
Okay, give me just a sec.
I don't promise today anything.
All right, so grammar. Models of possibility and probability. Number 1, complete dialogue. Click on the box and choose the correct answer. So let's see. Number 1.
Okay, let's see it. Number one. Um, I'm worried about Talia. Think she might feel too emotionally involved in if this story with this story. She might feels no feel yes. Okay. Patty, Jackie's hair color is different each time I see her. Nick, well, she doesn't wear a wig, so yes. So what?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think she might feel no. Okay. Okay. Well, she doesn't wear a wig, so
Ready for
she
number two?
ready. Yes. Jackie's hair color is different each time I see her. Nick. Well, she doesn't wear a wig, so she must color it. Yes. Okay. You know Jackie Baker isn't her real name. Could it be her stage name? She's an actress, isn't she? Okay. Sally and Doug are both taking drama classes at the university. Um, they might know Jackie. Maybe they have taken classes
Okay.
together. Okay. Um, let's see. Might know Jackie. Yes.
Okay.
Number five. Lola, I noticed that Professor Roberts doesn't wear a wedding ring. Well, he must doesn't might not be married, but then again, lots of married people don't wear rings. Okay.
Okay.
The other one. Do you think Nick is guilty? He he can't be. He's innocent, and I'm going to prove it. Talia gets all A's in our journalism class. She must be a good writer. Okay. Jackie's been really friendly to Amy. She might suspect that Amy is tricking her.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes. Okay. Ready.
Okay. So let's see. I noticed that Professor Roberts doesn't wear a wedding ring. Well, Megan
Might be.
is talking about the possibility that Professor Roberts isn't married. We use must when we're almost 100% sure that something is true. So, well,
Yes.
he be married, people don't wear rings.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Okay. Okay, understood.
Okay. So Jackie is
Yes.
being really friendly to him. She, so Talia thinks it's impossible that Jackie suspects that Amy is tricking her. We use may when we think something is possible.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let's see.
I'll do better.
Must not.
Okay,
Okay.
must not. Just taking a screenshot.
All right. So let's do, let's go now to the second part of the grammar. Give me just a second. Now, this is a more easygoing section, okay?
Okay.
Now, let's talk about reflexive pronouns. So reciprocal pronouns for each other. Are you familiar with this information, Gonzalo?
Reflexive pronoun. Yes. Yes.
At some point? Can you hear
So Cesar, I'm sorry, I'm losing you. I'm losing you, my man.
me? Second.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, yes, I can hear you. I can hear you now. Hello?
Okay, so we are back online.
Okay. We got it.
Oh, it's very bad, right? It's very, internet is very.
Yes, man. Happens here too.
Anyways, let's try to make the best out of it, okay? So let's see. Now,
Okay, let's do it.
reflexive reciprocal pronouns. Let's do it. Number one, are you ready?
Ready.
We use reflexive pronouns when the subject and the object of a sentence refer to the same person. You should be proud of yourself, Amy. In this sentence, the subject, you, is Amy. The object, yourself, is also Amy. The subject and the object are the same person, Amy. So Amy should be proud of Amy. In other words, Amy should be proud of herself.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
So, Cesar, my friend, I'm losing you again. Hello?
not playing. Lost you for a minute.
Yes, yes. I lost you.
Okay, so reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Remember, when we talk about plural, it changes form. When we speak about singular, it's only, they all finish in LF, self.
Okay,
Plurals, selves. Okay,
okay, okay.
number three.
Cesar,
Notice that
I've
you has two
been listening
reflexive
to you, but I can see your
yourself,
your
one
screen.
person. Selves,
Okay, okay.
take care of yourself.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, yes, I can see it.
Okay.
Notice that you has two reflexive pronouns. Use yourself when you're speaking to one person. Use yourselves when you're speaking to more than one person. Take care of yourself, darling. I will. Take care of yourselves, guys. We will.
Okay. So
Okay.
pretty easy. The only difference is singular, plural.
Yes. Okay, understood.
Okay. Oops. Number four.
Okay, number 4.
give me just a second.
We can also use a reciprocal pronoun, each other or one another, when the subject and object.
Okay, let's try it.
We can also use a reciprocal pronoun, each other or one another, when the subject and object of a sentence are the same people. But in this case, the people have a two-way or reciprocal relationship. Talia and Jackie are talking to each other. In this sentence, the subject is Talia and Jackie. The object, each other, is also Talia and Jackie. The subject and the object are the same two people, Talia and Jackie. The sentence means that Talia is talking to Jackie and that Jackie is talking to Talia. They are having a two-way conversation. Notice that the sentence, Talia and Jackie are talking to themselves, has a very different meaning. This means that Talia is talking to herself and Jackie is talking to herself. They are not having a two-way conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
So each other is always used when people have a two-way conversation or reciprocal conversation, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Uno al otro, that's what it means.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
5.
We usually use each other when the subject is two people.
Talia and Amy know each other from work.
We use each other or one another when the subject is more than two people. Talia, Amy, and Tony know each other from work. Or,
Talia, Amy, and Tony know one another from work.
Okay. So any questions about this? I think it's pretty easy, but let's do some exercises, okay?
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I say in a good way.
I don't know.
Reflexive reciprocal pronouns, number 1. Read the first sentence or dialogue, then choose the best choice to complete the second sentence. So let's see.
Okay, let's see it. Number 1, Jackie, this Talia, Talia, this is Jackie. Okay. Amy introduced Jackie and Talia to each other.
Okay.
Yes. Don't you work for Kicks, Jackie? Talia asked. Don't you work for Kicks, Jackie? Talia asked her about her job. Herself. Yes, Talia asked herself about herself. Okay, no, that's
This is
wrong.
Talia.
Yes, and Talia is asking Jackie about her job. So it's not herself, it's her about her job, right?
Each
Yes.
other.
Okay. Yes. No. Each other know her about her job. Okay. Amy. Bye, Jackie. It was great talking to you. Amy and Jackie were talking to themselves. Each other. I'm sorry.
Okay. But there's a big difference because imagine watching two girls speaking to each other, but each other.
Yes.
Like Jackie and Tali speak conversation. But when they say Amy and Jackie are talking to themselves, is that Jackie is over there, Amy or is over there, and they have a conversation with themselves, like speaking alone, you know?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
That's a big difference.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Four.
Number 4. I'd like a table for 2. It's for my brother, Dean Bishop, the soccer player, and me. Jackie made a reservation for her brother and herself. Yes. Nice work, Amy. Talia thinks Amy should be pleased with herself. Okay. Number 6. Amy, alone in her office. I wonder what's happening between Talia and Nick. Amy asked herself.
Okay.
About Talia and Nick relationship. Okay. The other one. 7. I could look better. Maybe I should change my hair color again. Jackie was looking at herself in the mirror. Okay. Talia, see you later. Amy, bye. Bye, Chris. Amy, bye, Talia. Bye, Chris. Take care, Amy. You too, Talia. Talia, Amy, and Chris said goodbye to one another.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Good.
Yes, we got it.
Yes, no problem. Okay. Now, let's go now to the second part of the grammar section. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, so now we're going to talk about models of possibility and probability. Uh-oh, the past.
Okay.
Okay, so let's pay close attention here. Are you ready?
Ready.
Number 1.
We use modals of possibility and probability in the past to talk about things that possibly or probably happened. We form these modals with modal plus have plus the past participle of the verb.
Amy did great work. She must have been proud of herself.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. So remember, we form these modals with the modal form plus have and the past participle of the verb. So we
Okay.
have a combo, must have been.
Yes.
But teacher, why have if we have she?
Yes, that was my question. Why don't you use ask? Has.
No, this is the correct form. It doesn't apply.
Okay. Okay.
Number 2.
Must have expresses probability. We use must have or the contraction must have when we're almost 100% sure that something was true. I must have left my briefcase in the office. I'm almost certain that's where it is.
Okay.
Okay. So must have expresses probability. The same when we are almost 100% sure that something was true. Example, I must have left my briefcase in the office. I'm almost certain that's where it is. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's look at some more explanations, okay? Number 3.
Let's do it.
May have, might have, and could have express possibility. We use have, might have, or could have, or the contraction may have, might have, or could have, when we're less sure that something was true. We might have seen each other around campus. Or we may have been in the class together. Yeah,
Okay.
could have been last semester.
It could have been last semester. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yes.
Okay. Number 4.
We use can't have or couldn't have when we're almost 100% sure that something was impossible. It couldn't have been in a journalism class. I'm taking acting classes.
Okay.
Okay. No
Yes.
problem, right?
Yes, I think so. Yes, yes. No problem.
Okay. 5.
We use must not have when we're a little less sure that something was impossible. We don't usually use a contraction with must not. She left in a big hurry. She must not have wanted to be late for class.
So remember, we use must not have when we're a little less sure that something was impossible. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. 6. You ready?
Ready.
We use may not have or might not have when we think something was impossible, but we aren't very sure. We don't usually use a contraction with may not or might not. She may not have wanted to talk to me anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
This is actually a big combo because we use the modal negative, and then we have the rest of the information. So this is something that we need to be aware. We need to know this by heart. We don't use a contraction in negative, remember.
Okay. Yes.
7.
In questions, we use could have. We don't use may have, might have, or must have. Would she have been at the soccer game?
And this is something very big. We don't use may have, might have, or must have. It doesn't say we don't usually. No, it says here clear, we don't use. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions, Gonzalo?
No. Oh, I
No?
understand. Yes, I think that I have
Okay.
it.
8.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
Notice that in short answers, we use then if the question has a form of be. Could he have been a star? He could have been. When a question has a verb other than be, we use the modal plus have. Would she have seen us there? She could have.
Okay.
Okay.
Short answers. He could have been. She could have.
Okay.
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 Awesome. But remember,
Yes.
It says here, if you follow the pattern when you have the verb be, or if you don't have it, it's okay. You don't have to write the whole thing. 9.
9.
We can also use a verb without a modal to ask about possibility or probability. Was she at the soccer game? She could have been.
Okay. So what is this? You can create a question without a modal to ask about a possibility or probability. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
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 All right.
Understood.
So let's do some work.
Let's do it.
Give me just a second. You're looking at the answers.
No, I
Okay.
swear. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. So models of possibility and probability. Task
Let's do.
number 1. Complete each dialogue, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. The matrix doesn't have a reservation for us.
Metro D. Metro D.
Matrix. Okay. Well, I made one, so they must must not have written down.
Written it down.
Written it down. Yes. Sorry. Okay. Number 2. I called Talia, but she's not home. Anya, I'm not sure, but she might have gone out with Nick. Okay. Josh, Amy's not home either. Could she have gone with them?
Okay.
Okay. Anya, I don't think so. Anya, maybe she went to the library to study. Josh, she might have.
Okay.
Her journalism midterm is next week. Okay. Number 5. Professor Roberts' class was canceled today. Amy, Jackie must not have um, known about it. She went to class. She could have been. She's been looking kind of tired. Okay. She could have been. Yes. Number 7. Cindy, I think we met at Josh's party. We couldn't have. I didn't go to that party. I'm sure we have met somewhere. Okay, number 8. Could Amy have introduced us? Omar, she might have. I ran into her a lot on campus.
Okay.
Okay,
You ready?
ready. Let's do it.
Yes. Money.
Yeah, we got it.
Of course. Awesome. Okay. I like this. Now, before we go, there's something that I want to go over, and is the pronunciation part.
Okay.
So give me just a second. Okay, so stress in sentences. Let's listen to the instructions. Are you ready?
Ready.
In an English sentence, some words are stressed and other words are unstressed. This helps give English sentences their rhythm. Words that give the most information in a sentence are stressed. Words that are part of the structure of a sentence but do not have much meaning of their own are unstressed. Stressed words are longer, louder, and have a clearer vowel sound than other words. Listen to these lines from the dialogue and notice the sentence rhythm created by the stressed and unstressed words. The stressed words or syllables are shown in blue.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
It's great to see you.
It's great to see.
Talia is a researcher at Newsline.
Okay.
I'll probably think of it later. What are you celebrating? I'm sorry, but you can't be serious. It must be time for my class.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So, that being said, now let's go to the other part of the pronunciation. Uh-oh, that's not the one. Okay. So unstressed words have. Are you ready?
Ready.
This is very important, Gonzalo. Pay close attention.
Okay.
When the word have is used as an auxiliary verb with another verb, it is usually unstressed and reduced. Its pronunciation is short and weak. For example, have you ever been there? When it comes after another word, have usually loses its sound and is linked to the word before it. For example, she must have known. And when it comes after a pronoun, have often loses its vowel sound altogether. For example, we've already met. Listen to these lines from the dialogue. Notice the weak pronunciation of have, shown in blue.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes. She might.
Might have seen each other around campus.
My God. Okay.
We might have seen each other around campus. We might have seen each other around campus.
Okay. Okay.
Or we may have been in a class together. No, it couldn't have been a class.
Now, it's not saying that you have a contraction. It's saying that the pronunciation is shortened.
Yes.
I remember where I was.
You'll. Okay.
I've got to go. You've done your homework, haven't you?
Okay,
Okay.
good. Now, this is a good practice. You will have some exercises in regards to this, okay?
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Now,
Let,
let's
let me
go.
take a screenshot.
Oh,
Okay.
you're gonna have it available. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. I'm sure we. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Actually, we're not gonna do that. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, actually, that was it. Okay. Mm,
Okay.
All right, let's do some work before we go, okay? Give me just a second.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Actually, yes, let's do some work. Let's see if we got this.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay, so unstressed words have number 2. Listen to each recording, type the phrase or contraction we have that you hear into the blank. So let's see. Are you ready?
Ready.
Maybe you've seen me act then.
Okay. Can we hear it again? Oh.
Maybe you've seen me act then.
Okay. Maybe we have seen me act then.
Act then.
You?
We have seen me act then. We've.
Okay, let's listen to it again.
Maybe you've seen me act then.
You've.
You or we?
You. Yes, you're right. You.
You.
Seen me act then.
Okay. Number 2.
Guess that could have been it.
I guess that could have been it.
Or we may have seen each other at the health club.
Can we listen to it again?
Or we may have seen each other at the health club.
Or we have seen each other at the health club.
Or we may have seen each other at the health club.
We might have seen each other at the health club.
Or we may have seen each other at the health club.
My God, I can't. Okay. Or we may have seen each other at the health club.
Okay. It's very soft, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't think so. I've only been there once.
Okay.
I don't think so. I've only been there once.
I've only been there once.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay, ready.
I got it. I must have seen you at the Gower building.
I must have seen you at the Gower building.
At the Gower building.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready. Let's see. Okay.
So let's see.
Maybe you've seen me act then.
Maybe we've seen me act then.
Maybe
Yes.
you've seen me act then.
Yes.
I don't think so. I've only been there once.
Okay, that I
So
can.
let's see.
Let's see.
Ah,
Oh my God.
we need the
Okay.
contraction.
Yes.
But
Okay.
let's see.
Maybe you've seen me act then.
You've, okay.
Guess that could have been it.
Okay, it's a big difference. I guess that could have, because the H is the only one that you omit. Could have.
Yes.
Number 1,
Maybe you've seen me act then.
you've, of, have. V, ab, have. Okay.
Okay. Understood.
And this one?
I don't think so. I've only been there once.
All right.
I've-
You got it right. The only thing is that, okay, we need to be careful with the contractions, right?
Okay. Yes, you're right. You're right, my
Type the
friend.
phrase or contraction we have that you hear into the blank. Phrase or contraction, okay. Yes. Rule numero uno. Always pay attention to the instructions.
Yes. That's okay. That's the basics, right?
Oh yeah, just like the transporter. Never open the package.
Perfect.
You remember those movies?
Yes, yes, yes. It was like it was, man.
Transporting things.
No one, right?
Okay, Gonzalo, before we go, could you help me with the survey?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Let's see it. Okay, we got it.
Thank you, sir. And
Thank.
we have another one.
Okay, let's do it.
Give me just a second.
Okay, got it. Got it. Yes, got it.
Okay, thank you. And the last one, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Remember, we were absent many classes, okay? So
I'll catch up. Okay, we
thank you,
got it.
sir. So
Thank you.
let me go back and check in Pearson if you have your assignments available. I'll give you a text and
Okay.
make sure you work on your assignments, okay?
Okay, okay, Cesar. Thanks, man, for everything. I really appreciate everything.
No problem, Gonzalo. Have a good night. Take some rest, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Cesar. Have a good night too.
Okay. Bye. Good night, Gonzalo. Take it easy.
Bye, bye, my man. You too.